we can put our differences aside. And I offer my extension to prayer, and I pray now. Hamni nini hamnya, hamni nini hamnya, hamni nini hamnya, hamni nini hamnya. All right.
All right. What's good, guys? What's good? How y'all guys doing today? God, what a wonderful day. Like always, welcome to the Chaos Rain Show. The links to follow me are the above. You can follow me on Twitter at Chaos Rain 7. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Gray on Facebook. Join the Discord servers. And last but not least, follow me. Well, actually, no. Sorry. Follow me on Rumble. Yes. I'm always listening. And last but not least, become a member of the Chaos Rain Show. Membership has perks. As you know, it'll be floating in the description, or if it's not in the description, it will be in the description shortly. And also in the Also, I'll pin up the link for the joy button. That's what they did. And in fact, but before we begin, what's everybody's doing? How everybody's feeling? You know, for those that subscribe to the channel, welcome, and those that will future subscribe, I welcome you as well. Let me see what's going on here. I'm just looking at some things, my notifications. I'm checking everything is sent because notifications lately has been going very slow. Where is it? Okay. Let me see how my volume is. All right. Everything is pretty slow. Okay. Everything's still running. All right. So now, no further ado. Oh, and let me put that the join button. Yeah, that's one thing I did forget to write. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me do my little administration work in. Let me find that link right now and post that in the chat room. Oh, and do y'all guys catch any of my other previous streams, some few videos and shorts? I mean, it's kind of funny in a way, but check it out. You might like it. I do say to myself, and I might do some more videos, uploads, and maybe some shorts down the line soon. So if you subscribe to the channel, you'll get what I'm talking about. So, all right, looks like everything's good. Yeah. All right, there we go. And let me pin that bad boy. All right, and like always, hit the like button. We got a few people watching, so you know likes are free. So, as you could tell from the title, Corey Holcomb has done it again. And let me say something. Corey is very much a controversial figure in the comedian space, in the social media space, etc., etc., etc. And his knowledge, and not only his personality, but what he has known, because he puts reality into humor with comedy. 9 times of the time, you're not gonna see Corey tell much lie about what's going on out here in these streets, especially when it comes to men, and especially when it comes to these ladies, black women especially. He says some things that I'm gonna go through first time with y'all, and I'm gonna see how they matched up, because as you know, Cam Newton has had a plethora of guests on his podcast. Some that he challenged, and some he just let just slide by, and say whatever the hell they want to say. Well, no pushback, personally. And to me, it's cool probably for him, but I have a problem with that. Especially when he had the interview with Cheyenne Bryant, especially. The woman said a lot of nonsense, personally, in my opinion. And to come find out, there's a lot of things that no one has really talked about the so-called doctor. Now, is she really a licensed doctor? I can't say, because they said she got her degree from some online school, which is questionable, but what do I know? I mean, but other than that, he's going to talk about and many more. So no further ado, as y'all guys watching, I'm going to check what we're doing. Likes. Okay, likes are good. All right, so we can begin. And like always, guys, we try to meet a quota that can be attainable. We try to at least get to the $50 mark. That could be done. Now, depending who's watching and who does, you like the show, don't. A contribution goes a long way for not only my show, but any other podcast. Personally, this is more to help the growth of the Chaos Man show. I don't have to say much, but it'll be nice. It'll be wonderful. And if you guys have an actual question that you want to pause, or you might insightful that caught your attention, a super chat will be better, because sometimes I will look at the chat room periodically depending on what's said. But if you really want to be like, you want to make your mark and really want me to really look at it and really question it, a super chat will go much further. All right, no further ado, let's begin. And like always, fair use. Let's begin.
Can you give grace to T.I. for allowing him to evolve, but that girl on OnlyFans, or that person that we've seen as a sexual entity or a sexual vixen, when she becomes a DJ, when she becomes a comic, when she becomes a sex symbol at a higher wave, it's not respected.
Now, before he goes into that, that's a very much excellent question. I'll give my answer. Because men and women are not created or designed equal. Your money is different from the sex. You as a man, you have to grind and push and grind for yours. A woman, all she has to do is spread open them cheeks, spread open the legs, open up her pussy, hold, and lo and behold, the currency comes out of the sky. The man's wallet opens up like a napkin, if that makes sense. And also, he pulls out his card. He'll slam the card near the table and say, "Give me more. Go, go, go." Or a few dead presidents, currency of paper dollar bills. At the end of the day, a woman, how she makes her money is totally different from a man. And women will have the great advantage to make fast and exorbitant amount of lots of money in a much shorter period of time than a man. You have to grind and pull teeth to get a dollar as a man. A woman, all she does is stand in front, and for heaven's sake, let's hope she's attractive and she's not too fat. And let's hope that she don't got no fake body. That's what separates men and women. But let's hear Corey Holcomb's answer to this. And guys, if you like the stream, hit the like button. Let me know what's going on in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? Any deep questions, super chat will be more appropriate. Right now, let's go.
Well, if you out here just busting down for the game, it's not respectable, Cam. If you a girl and your whole thing, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing this, I don't really want to watch you right now because what you doing is something that I feel like it's a form of desperation. Does that make sense to you? I'm trying to make sure I explain it in a way where it's straight up.
It makes a lot of sense, but I do think your thinking is a little skewed.
How?
Okay.
Because I don't want to see the sister bust down?
No, because of one of the most impactful females in the world, when the world first came to know who she is, was because of a sexual act.
Trust me, I get that.
Yeah, but that's how it always has been. And let me make myself bigger. Y'all familiar with the one that's running for president, right? We found out she has a sketchy past. It's all been revealed. This is not no secret. Can we agree or disagree? But how do you think women of any status today is going to come up and really elevate and escalate in this society when they're around men of actual value that know people, that make moves, money moves? How are they going to get this? They're going to have to bust down and lay down, get on knees, and do what they need to do. It's part of the game. You feel me? You feel me? Ain't nothing new. You can't hate the play, you gotta hate the game. No, don't get me wrong. There are some dudes that I hear are engaged in that same behavior with, other men. And they get the same, well, they get some results. I'm not sure they get the same result. But at the end of the day, women are always going to have the advantage because they have what we call the box, right? Right? And box to certain men, depending on their age or whatever, and she looks good enough, may hold some value. Matter of fact, it holds maybe better value if she's younger and she is what they consider fertile. And most men don't always contemplate of copulating, but there's always a sense of energy in the, that rush to know that they're, banging down and clapping cheeks of a more younger chick. But let's listen more. Fairies.
The woman I love the most used to do some strange things. She used to do some strange things. And but she's evolved into something. So I get what you're saying. But
Hold on, stop. I'm talking about Kim Kardashian. Who are you talking about?
There's a lot of girls I know who used to bust down when they was younger.
Are we gonna keep it funky or we gonna keep it funky?
I'm saying the reason I won't put their name out there because it'll drive drama to them and they're not living that lifestyle now.
But this is how you can still make it make sense. I'm not trying to be messy. I'm not trying to be.
No, I don't think you're trying to make it messy at all. I'm just saying,
I'm trying to add to the context because I don't want people to be assuming like, oh, that motherfucker.
Do you think Kim Kardashian, we said her name, that's why I'm using it. Do you think she's different now than who she was maybe 5 years ago when she was jumping from guy to guy?
At this particular point, we're talking about 15 years ago. Because
make it 17 because the tape came out in 2007. That same year, I think, is that same year when the Kardashians was born. The TV show itself. If I could be wrong, if I'm wrong, please correct me in the chat room, please. I would surely appreciate it. Let's keep going.
5 years ago, she was married.
Well,
If my
that don't
circumstance.
mean nothing. She belonged to the game.
Yeah.
I remember when she was on that Tom Brady roast. I was like, boy, I can't believe they didn't let her have it. Because she was on there, I'd have been like, they ain't even had to rent out no big venue like that. Everybody could have sat in that big-ass monkey between her legs. I had to throw that in there. I had to. Go ahead.
But she's literally, or her mother has profoundly used that to catapult their whole family's.
You're absolutely right.
So it's something has to be said that, okay, Kim K, we know how we first came to understand who she is. But what she's been able to do since then has been nothing less than something that needs to be studied in a way where, call it what you want, I'm the one that's gonna give her flowers because she's a media juggernaut.
But what did she do? Do you know who her mother is, first of all?
For sure.
Okay, so?
And so it was, who gets the credit, the mother or her?
The mother. She turned people that are talentless into everyday names because of her plug in the industry.
Okay.
Have you seen some of the people this lady was around? I'm talking about in the 90s. I'm talking about Kim Kardashian mama. She plugged.
Kris Jenner.
All them. OJ. I mean, the lawyer.
Kardashian.
You know what I'm saying? It's like this lady is connected in the industry. So yeah.
Now, what Corey has said actually made sense and it's actually factual because one of the things, if y'all remember, was a year ago or 2 years ago? Yeah. One time they did a stupid little lie detector test on Kim's mother, and they asked questions: was she the one that was orchestrating on Kim Kardashian's sex tape? And she said no, and the lie detector said that was true. And it said, "Oh wow, well that was at least I got that away." And to come to find out, Ray J saw that bullshit, and he said he went to his own social media and tried and debunked. No, he actually debunked all that because he got all the past text messages from his iPhone from when was that? 15 years ago, if I remember. So really, truly, yeah, she's very influential and she is very much good at what she does. She's a very good marketer. I'm not sure what Kim's mother's background is. I'm not gonna Google it, but I think she has some form of knowledge or degree in the marketing field. But anyhow, let's keep going. Fair use.
Yeah, it's not nothing to hold up as beautiful. It's just, this is what they had to do to get that paper. They had to do dirt to get the paper.
But that's the game, though. So my thing is, my take from this is she's evolved, right? No different than T.I. has evolved. Rapping, similar to athletics, is a young man's sport. Would you agree?
Yes.
So
how do you compare him to Kim? I don't understand. That's what you
The
lost.
comparison is evolving. So we've known Kim to be a sexual beauty. We've known T.I. to be a rapper. T.I. has morphed or he has evolved in expanding into comedy. Now, that sexual beauty is now one of the most influential females on this planet and is a business mogul.
Maybe it's something I don't know what's going on right now. You're telling me the girl who was on the tape with Ray J with the flat ass, and then all of a sudden her ass started popping, which her mother orchestrated. You know, her mama probably saw the tape. We got to get you an ass, bitch. But I'm just saying, you telling me she's a mogul in some way?
No, she is.
But if she is, how that was possible? Was she a mogul on her own merit, or is she a mogul with the assistance and help with the black community, i.e., a black man? Because last time I checked, she was Kim back almost 17 years ago. She was working with Randy. I think she was like her fashion stylist or some crap. And all her fame to glory is that she made and did a little thing with Ray J. And I'm telling you right now, black man, listen to me. This is gonna be controversial. I'm gonna say this. Y'all guys gotta stop hyping and building up these non-blacks like that. I mean, literally. If this woman doesn't really have no skin in the game, you should not be as a man putting the skin in her. If she has no skin in the game, you shouldn't put no skin in her. And what I mean by this, I mean, if she not really has any form of status, besides her father was once a lawyer and he was gone like almost years ago, you should not be giving her no skins. And if you're gonna give her some skins, let's be honest, you need to keep that low. Cause last thing you as a man, black man generally, you don't want me bring up a next chick like that. I mean, really. Some women, in my opinion, might deserve to come up, but not all women deserves to come up. Let's let that sink in. I'm just saying. All right, let's keep going. Fairies.
Let's put the jokes aside. I'm
asking you to give it to me. Show me how she's mogul.
Definitely a media mogul by her involvement in just fashion. She's now trying to use her platform for good to dabble into prison reform, as well as representation of certain people who she may have felt got their wrong due. And I think a lot of times people see one side, but not acknowledge it when it's another side too. So that's the comparison. I'm not trying to compare T.I. to Kim Kardashian. What I am saying is you have two people that started as one thing, or people knew them as one thing. They've evolved into something else. And in one case, we accept it in T.I., and in another case, it's like, oh, well, she's still the chick that had the sex tape. But no, she's not that no more. Not to say that she's not having sex. I'm saying she has been able to leverage that as a situation as we once knew her as this. She's not that no more.
T.I. was a talented platinum rapper. Do we disagree?
No.
He came with talent.
Yep.
This bitch bust down for the game. That's all.
Let me rewind that back. Cause y'all did not catch that. I catch that.
This bitch bust down for the game. That's all she did. And because of her connections with her mama, they able to stay relevant.
Yeah.
What is Kim Kardashian finna do that's talented? Everything they doing is a play. Like, I mean, like, I'm saying, like, she's trying to get into politics and stuff like that because they're trying to stay relevant and keep that name in the air. But I don't see no talent from Kim Kardashian, but maybe she's talented in bed or something. I don't know. But I'm just saying, what has she done where you'll be like, oh, here's Kim Kardashian. Let me watch her.
Okay.
Damn. God damn it. Corey, the truth, man. And I never questioned. Well, actually, I did question. I never asked anybody because I think most of men were more fantasized or fetishizing Kim Kardashian because she went and got the BBL. And he gonna talk about BBLs in this stream. Stay tuned. What is this chick really? What is so special about her? I may ask. And that's a good question. I don't see nothing special about Kim Kardashian. And for those dudes that really don't like Corey, before even laying that out, some of you dudes might think Corey might be a sick Negro.
This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. Sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro.
They might think he's a sick Negro for even have the audacity to question everybody or every male, mostly black male's fantasies. Now, don't get me wrong. She's white with the BBL. That's cool, I guess. A lot of people, and I find a lot of them niggers nowadays. I'm gonna go there. They think this woman's not white. They said she is Romanian. I was like, what the is that? That's white, man. We go by white and black here. We don't go by Italian, German, French, actual Spanish from Spain. They create the caste system for a reason. It deliberates and distinguishes and separates people from tribal groups within the racial group. And there is a hierarchy with these racial groups. So I'm not sure why people think that she's less than them because, you know, she got BBL. Or they didn't think of that because we don't think foresight. We don't really think ahead of time. And this is the honest truth, you know. And when Corey laid out, I would say, what is this make this special? I tell you, nothing really makes it special. All it is, she was on tape. She did her thing. She got a big butt. That's the only thing we could know and really delineate and think of and say, this is the only thing that we could say is Kim Kardashian. That's unique. Besides every other thing, she's not really that talented. Let's be honest. I'm sorry. Anyway, her children probably going to be more talented than her. Hell, last time I checked, I think her oldest child don't like her, from what I'm hearing. And I think the reason why, because he's trying to train her to be a social media misfit. And her firstborn doesn't want that life. But, you know, you got to do what your mother said. Unless you want to stay with your father. But I digress. Fair use, fair use.
This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro.
She's forced upon us because of connection.
This is my last thing about this.
See, he's trying to escape, trying to move on. Next question. See, I tell you, they love this chick. They love her smelly backside.
It's either one or the other. Who has more influence? T.I., who has talent, or Kim Kardashian?
I'm going to answer that honestly now.
Yes.
Okay.
People like me.
No.
Guy want to answer. He want a straight answer. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Because I don't rock with Kim Kardashian, I would say T.I. is more talent and influential to me. Now, people will agree or disagree, but I find T.I. to be more influential, unfortunately. And the reason why I pick T.I. because let's be honest, I don't really give praise to anybody that gets behind camera and, you know, gives some sloppy toppies, and that's not talent. Every woman could do it. Hell, some women could probably do better than most women. So that's not talent. Unfortunate. Now people say it's talented, but I don't see that talent, because any woman, if they put time of getting on their knees and deep throat and being throat goats for like 5 hours a day, 7 days a week, they practice either with objects or with a man. I mean, you'll get good at it. Trust me. That's how it works. Practice makes perfect, chick. All right, fair.
No.
You want me to say what you want me to say?
No, I don't want. I want you to answer the question.
I was just going to answer the question.
But don't go into this and that. Just say what you.
Now, this is one thing I did not respect Cam that he did, what he just did. I find it to be bullshit. You didn't do this a lot with Cheyenne Bryant. Absolutely, you did not do it with that chick. But you sure as hell gonna do it, Corey Holcomb. Wow. Imagine that. Look at the effort here. I could not believe it. But, you know, don't hate the player, hate the game. Fair use.
Say the answer and then explain the answer.
Okay, I'm going to just go straight to it.
Yes, sir.
Every time Kim Kardashian is on the TV, I change that motherfucker. I don't know what the bitch talking about. I'll be like, oh, that a hoe is right there. I change the channel. Mm-hmm. I don't know what she's talking about. So if she doing something influential nowadays, I'm missing it because I'll be like, oh, that's the hoe right there. So that might be me. But that puts it out there in the game, boy. I'm here to tell you, I don't care what she is. I'm just saying. Do you know her and her mama do the same thing?
God damn.
Question.
Okay, what question didn't I answer?
Who has more influence, T.I. or Kim Kardashian?
T.I. got more influence to me. That's all I'm saying. I would listen to him if he talk.
Yes, sir.
If Miss Kardashian was talking, I'd be like, bitch, how much you get that pussy? That's all I need to know right now.
Listen.
Fuck you talking about, bitch.
Boom. 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 Well said, Corey. I give this. Matter of fact, I got something better for you, bro. Since you answered that question very much on point, and I respect that answer. Where is it? I respect that question that Corey did. Where is it? Where is it, guys? Hold on. Okay, you know what? I give you the Yep, you get that, bro. All right, let's continue. Phase.
As a native of Atlanta, I have the utmost respect for T.I. So do I have the utmost respect for Kim Kardashian.
On the same level?
In this situation, when you're asking a question, who has more influence, I would have to say Kim Kardashian has more influence than T.I.
That's unfortunate.
But we're talking not personally. I'm talking about just global presence.
I'm not saying it personally either.
Okay.
If Kim Kardashian, if it is a fact that Kim Kardashian has more influence than a man who sold millions of albums of what he said, that's a goddamn shame. Kim Kardashian ain't talking about shit. This bitch is hustling. Everything she do is a calculated move that is allowed. Please let me say that sentence one more time. Everything Kim Kardashian does is a calculated move that is allowed. So if you're listening to her, you're being misled. She has not proven herself to be anything that is moral and stand up where you can be like, here go Kim, let's see what she's talking about. People who watch her are unfortunately the young that are influenced by that lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tragedy that she has relevance in anybody's eyes. I'm saying, like, what has she done to earn the respect to have more influence than somebody who sold millions of albums of what he's saying? Kim Kardashian having influence is a perfect example of why this world ain't shit. Especially in this Western world, it ain't shit. We listen, what the fuck is you listening to Kim Kardashian talk about?
No.
Oh, snap. Hold on. Where Kevin at, man?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Did Corey Holcomb really say anything wrong? Well, let's really think about this. Everything in the world that we need, that we could use and consume and may gain something beneficial. A T.I. album, depending what album he comes out with, I could probably learn something from a T.I. album if I really listen to all his recent musics for the past over 20 years. What can I learn from a Kim Kardashian, let's say X-ray tape? Or let's go for what can I learn from the Kardashians? Because they have a TV series that's still going on. Last time I checked, I think it's still going. I think they're going pushing now 14, 15 seasons, maybe 16. Last time I checked. What really could I learn? And that's a very much serious question. And to be honest, the answer is I can't learn shit. I won't learn nothing. But if you're an impressionable mind, a young woman, you might learn a lot. Maybe. Hell, you might learn, say, how. Matter of fact, I'll roll back. Are you guys aware of Lawrence Fishburne's daughter? I think his only daughter, Montana Fishburne. Back in 2009. Yes, I think it was that year. Yes. Yeah. She came out with her own X-rated film. And the reason why she came out with her own X-rated film is because she's hoping to follow the same script that Kim Kardashian did back in 2007 to hopefully gain fame, a contract, and TV shows, or even roles, if done right, because her father's in the business, roles in movies. When that tape came out, she did not get none of those opportunities. Matter of fact, she was shut out of that part of society, the upper echelon of society, in regards to the media world, the entertainment world, etc. She did not get no calls. It did not really benefit or help whatever she was trying to do when when she turned 18 years of age. Come here, she turned 18 back in 2009 because you're born in 1991. She ain't gained nothing out of that sex tape. Matter of fact, she was looked and down and frowned upon, not only the people that were close, but also to her father when that tape came out back in 2009. And you could probably find now on the internet that's still floating. I forgot which company helped produce it. But she was a black woman trying to follow the same footsteps as Kim Kardashian. Does not have the same results. It had worse results. And Montana is better looking than Kim. And she has not have no surgery and all that stuff in her body. She was a 5'11" woman, Amazon woman, with natural body, boobs, and natural behind. And that did not usher or gave her treasures in forms of notoriety, fame, and the potential of making millions on millions of dollars doing that. So, you know the difference. You be the judge. All right, let's keep going. Very serious.
This is, and I got to stay here for a second because I think this conversation needs to be had. Kim Kardashian is responsible for impacting the look for what we deem or women deem as, oh, I want my body to look like this.
The bitches look ridiculous now.
No. But the reality is when we're talking about impact, right? Call her or call it whatever you want. The impact is there was not a lot of people who looked like her that everybody wanted to look like. When you look at her sister Kylie, when you look at the BBL epidemic, it is in large part impacted because of Kim Kardashian. As one of the founding fathers of this thing where I want that Kim K look. They're not going to say it directly, but they're going to say, okay, boom, I want my hips, I want this, I want that. This was something that people wanted to look like. So when you're talking about impact, yeah, morally, was it right for her to come on the scenes doing what she's doing? No, but that's not to negate the impact that she's had in society today.
But if we don't...
But you see, that impact alone, there's consequence of the impact. Remember I told you about Montana Fishburne trying to follow in her footsteps and it turned out to be disastrous for her? Every woman, and I will agree, you see, going on 2010 especially, a lot of black women have been going under the knife and been injecting not only fat deposits, but any form of foreign objects in their backside to get a much bigger behind. And in doing so, a lot of them have lost their lives doing that. There's already stories, reports, y'all can look it up for yourself, of a lot of women that have lost their lives going and getting that BBL procedure, either by a professional expert or whatever. Matter of fact, there was a video on another channel. I remember it's the other channel, I think it's called Zero Ends. I don't know what channel was it. And there was video showing the doctors explaining the dangers of putting or doing certain cosmetic surgery on the body. And they said it out their mouth, one surgeon or probably two surgeons admit the BBL is the most dangerous type of procedure any person should go under, because the body itself, especially the layers of the buttocks, has so many layers of muscle tissue, etc., that if they put any foreign objects, foreign fats or anything that's not natural to the body in return, if it's going behind your backside, will start rejecting and then cause disease. That in regards to it will cause toxins and poisons in your bloodstream. Let that sink in, if I do say so myself. All right, let's keep going. Very serious.
Don't say it's a tragical impact. We're not doing the people a favor. Bitches look ridiculous trying to look like these girls. They got before pictures of how them girls look. Now they have perfected a superficial look that unfortunately girls don't even go take the garbage out with putting on all they fucking, I call it their uniform. They glamour face. The shit ain't real. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to perfect yourself in a way where you don't have to go and get on the plane and go over there to the Dominican and get your little inner tube put in your ass And they think that, I'm gonna tell you something, all you beautiful women out there, if you change your body into something like that, I promise you, in the eyes of everybody that count male, you just a fuck toy. You ain't nothing that nobody finna hold up. Learn how to perfect what God gave you because it looks better that way than to walk around with all this nonsense going on with you. Because I'm telling you now, I just don't know. I just don't know a lot of girls who did that who are truly happy because I see them when I'm through with them. They don't want their wig to come off. They don't want this to be seen and all like that. It's Kim Kardashian and her family have negatively impacted so many women in this world. It's ridiculous.
Damn. Man, say hitting the back and he grabbing that hair, pulling that hair, and not even the scalp is pulling. Like you just pull the way, you just hitting it. Ah! And her wig come out. He said, "Oh my God, what was that?" And you just throw that thing. You think like a moose or a mink. This you just holding your hand when you pull the back of that woman's hair, especially a sister, and just pulls out. And oh, you gotta throw it out, throw it to the side. Yeah, man. I tell you, the BBLs, and you hitting it. Worst thing is that you have to pull on something, and it's not something that's secure properly in you. You gotta be careful, brothers, when you do that, man, because you could pull a lady's scalp if you're not careful. Because sometimes they might put the wigs on, or they might get the weave on a little too tight. Because some women, they sew it too tight, and they must take time with the scalp because the scalp is very fragile. You're not supposed to sew it too tight on your skull. Make it pull back your forehead. You look like a 5-head. I mean, come on, man. Please. Ladies, get it together, man. Anyway, serious.
It's ridiculous. And you would never hear this on ESPN because that's how they want you to look. They want you to look like a goddamn fool with all that shit on you where you just don't look right. You look like something that's put together to be fucked instead of something that's put together to be cuffed and loved and be with forever. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, Cam, I get what you're saying. Her impact, you can't deny it, but it's a negative impact and somebody got to say it.
Yes, sir.
Them bitches ain't shit. I'm just getting it to you. I might not be liked by a lot of people for what I'm saying right now, but the people that count, they're going to be like, he making a point.
I'm rebellious, so I have to ask another question.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
You've never fucked nobody with a BBL?
Yes, I have fucked a girl with a BBL.
Okay, so I'm giving you this from the narrative of what I've seen from Dr. Umar, right? He said in large part, women are getting these additives to their body, I'm paraphrasing here, because that's what men want. So on one front, you're saying like, yo, being natural, work with what you got, that's cool. But when a woman sees what a man wants, that's the look that they're going to get. So they're just trying to be sought after by a man because if you want a fat ass, if you want perky breasts, if you want, good teeth or certain things that looks good or that's satisfying to you, they're going to get it. And that's not a natural look, or they don't have the time, discipline, or effort to get it naturally. So they want instant gratification. So how do you get mad at a woman for wanting that, but that's something that you are also attracted to?
Well, I'm not mad at them for whatever they do, but I'm here to tell you, if you walking around here with a body that's superficial, you're going to get superficial results. I promise you, you're going to get superficial results. Every girl, I had the girl, she got the BBL. I was there for her when she got off the plane. I nurtured her until the blood stopped coming out her ass. I was there for her. And in the end, it looked good. But it looked good for fucking, not for keeping and creating a legacy with and trying to be with you. I'm not trying to be with you. I'm trying to fuck you and give you a couple of dollars because I know what to keep you around.
All right. Back. I forgot to do this, man. I should do this. Y'all know what time is. The deal, guys. What we need to do.
My money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Benny, bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Support the channel, guys. Cash App is, I think it's on the. You see where it's this probably is it scrolling? Damn. I'm sorry. Well, y'all know it is. Cash App $ Chaos 8 Rain is the same. It's not been changed. And if you want to support the channel, hit the super chat. If you want some red, super chat is better. But you know, either form goes into the Chaos Rain show. Let's continue. Fair use, fair use.
You went and got a BBL is because you don't have the confidence to face the world as you are. And it's okay. You're just not for a man who is really trying to make sure his legacy with a woman is something that is not trendy. I don't want you to be a trendy thing in my life. If I'm looking for somebody that is going to be the mainstay, it's probably not going to be a woman with a BBL. Because I know that's mental illness to let somebody crack your ass open, put some motherfucking Air Jordan shit up in there, and sew it back up. That is not a mentally stable woman. Bitches with BBLs crazy than a motherfucker. But you can fuck them all day long. I like looking at the BBL when they wash up in the sink.
Black.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Now, was he really lying, ladies? We all know, and I heard even stories it has an odor, but it lets you know that for you to genetically butcher your body, hell, it's worse if you ladies, sisters especially, get your chest done and getting bigger. That's worse enough. But now you're going around getting your backside butchered just for the whole world to see, fantasize, so you could hopefully not only maybe gain more attention, but maybe gain some more currency in regards to few fiat currency and dollars, bills, or digital currency. That you do this just to present yourself as something other, a real Barbie doll, and not really a good Barbie doll. Won't be because Barbie, she's plastic, but she has an aesthetic figure that looks like that's how a normal one will look at a dress size 6 or 8, roughly. You up here getting BBLs depending on where your dress size is. If you're beyond an 8, you put on BBL, you're gonna have like a dress size 12 or 14 if you're not careful. And trust me, these ladies don't get this normal BBLs. They get the ones that's extra huge. Well, it looks like 2 basketballs on each side of their backside, and they shake it around and it makes like a thunderclap. It's astonishing. It's so what they call sensational. All right, let's keep going. Very serious.
Last thing, you said that's the plan to get fucked, not the plan to get cuffed.
Of course. Do you disagree with that? I ain't trying to put you on the spot, but I'm just saying, a woman who walking around superficial, I don't think she can get a man who is intelligent and out here doing what he's supposed to do, living his reality, living his real shit. You're not gonna get that man. You're gonna get that man that's looking for something that he can get whatever he can get.
There's not a lot of places that you can be respected in with I would say, I use respect very, probably should not use that word. But
take it back then.
I'll take it back. There's not a lot of places where it's accepted for you to show up voluptuous. Is it voluptuous or voluptuous?
Voluptuous?
Voluptuous. Bulging breasts, bulging buns, and just that's, okay, you're talking to a man that, yeah, I could go to Magic City, but I also can go to the White House. Okay.
The White House, what you mean, would the president be?
Yeah.
What's at the White House?
You ain't never been to the White House?
No, I've seen it. I drove past it.
Okay, well, you're talking to a person that I can go to the hood, but I also can go to a boardroom. Okay, I can go to the hole in the wall, but I also can go to the red carpet. I can go to, you know, Turks and Caicos and, you know, have one of those, you know, a good time, but I also am needing somebody to go to a boardroom meeting or a foundation meeting or you see what I'm saying? There's levels to.
The homie Willie D called those women. He said they got to be ready for the show. The show is when you walking with me. You got to be ready for the show at all times. If you ain't ready for the show, I can't use you like you want to be used. A woman who ready for the show, who can go to, you know, this and that.
Yeah.
Women need to be ready for the show, especially when they out with, as the late brother said, a high value man. If you're not ready for the show, you playing yourself if you're around somebody who's of caliber. And I think they need to be taught that.
Yeah.
You can't be at the airport with a bonnet on if you out here with me. You just can't do it. And if I do allow it, trust me, it's a diss to you. Because if I care about you, I ain't gonna let you run the streets with me like that.
Yeah.
You can't run the streets with me like that. You gotta be ready for the show. You see that picture right there? He got a picture of Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X. They ready for the show. Look at them. They just out in public. They ready for the show. If you a woman and you want to be cuffed, chose, put up there on his pedestal, you gotta be ready for the show. And I'm not saying a BBL don't mean that you're not ready for the show. Right. But what I'm saying is, if you got a BBL, you can still be ready for the show. But when it's time to choose the queen, you probably gotta go. That's all I'm saying. When you're ready to choose the queen, you're gonna choose the queen with the BBL? My bad, that was a BBL bitch right there. What you gonna do? I'm saying, I believe I'm putting something in your mind, Cam, that you never thought of.
Oh, no, trust me.
The BBL can be the queen?
No, trust me.
You can marry a crazy bitch.
The BBL don't mean you crazy.
How is it not? Do you know what a BBL is? Do you know the procedure of getting a BBL?
Understood, but you know, it's like.
See, but you see, it goes to show with Cam. You don't want to see it. It's because, brother, you're in a land, a city, Georgia, especially Atlanta, where a good portion of the women you interact with, on the average, got what, gentlemen and ladies? BBL. You know that song goes, BBL living, BBL living, yeah. Yeah, they living that life. They going under the knife, getting that procedure and getting silicone, deposit fat regions in their backside, and that booty just gets big and artificially voluptuous. As a man, you would never see that because you're dealing with it every day. And let's be honest, I remember there was one video, and I thought I did capture it. And matter of fact, I'll find as we're talking, because a man was sitting there and he asked the question about BBLs, what BBLs are good for, you know? And I'm gonna find it. I'll find it. Let's keep going. Fairies. I'm gonna go find it, guys.
Since we're keeping it fun, it's almost like dosage of steroids. Like you can get, or let's say coffee, right? So you could get a Frappuccino. That's just a little bit of coffee. You could get latte. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to get a straight, full, whole cup of espresso, that's a lot of caffeine. Mm-hmm. And it's going to impact you in that type of way. Mm-hmm. I'm not opposed of body shaming. I'm not saying that, oh man, anybody who gets fake anything from liposuction to Botox to, no, it's within reason. Just make it look natural. Just don't make all the eyes around you to be like, yo, did you see that motherfucker's ass? Because that happens with a natural body. That happens with, damn, she's gorgeous. Look at her titties. Geez, she got some. That can happen regardless. So I'm not sitting up here saying, yo, if you get a BBL, you stupid. No, what I am saying is just make it be like make it make sense.
It's a form of mental illness, brother. If you crack your ass open and put stuff in it, you a crazy bitch.
But do you get the same energy with fake titties?
Fake titties. I don't like fake titties. They feel like wintertime dirt.
But do you say
God damn.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
And
So,
thing
ladies,
about any type of Botox enhancement to whatever.
remember, ladies, natural never goes out of style. The more natural you are, the better. Most men, we all want some natural. We don't want to know that we are dealing with a woman or we paying for artificiality. If we want artificiality, we would be honest with you, we would pay for ourselves. But if a man's not spending money to say, I don't like how your chest look, I don't like how you booty, I'm gonna pay to get that fixed. That's a different scenario. But most men, even if you got the money or not, most are not gonna really be so comfortable that their chick, you know, got all that plastic and fake butts, injections or fats depositing their bodies. I mean, it's not good look. It's not good look. It's not sexy. Anyhow, very serious.
Botox, in my opinion, it's not as aggressive as ass just been dug open and
But
stuff.
there's many different
But there's-
forms of BBL. Like you could get Botox in your hips. You could get both. Like there's certain procedures that it's not. When you say BBL, it's many different forms of enhancements. That's what I'm saying to you. And my thing is just keep it cute, baby. I'm not sitting up here trying to go from a cup to a double D. Like that's Jesus Christ.
Cam, if a woman walked up to me and said, motherfucker, I was hustling when I did this. This is what I had to do to get it at the time. I was hustling. Do you know that opens up my mind to make me see, okay, I get it. You was hustling. You was out there lost without your leader, which is a man. You was out there. I can understand stories like that. But most women get BBLs because of vanity. It is not nothing to do with their grind. When you out here trying to make it, man, you would do some of anything, man. I used to do dirt when I was a young man trying to get some money. I grew out of it because it wasn't in me to try to always sneak the next man. It wasn't in me to do it like that. So I wasn't real good at it because I always felt like I'm doing some dirt. Vanity is dirt. It's a major sin. You know what I'm saying? If you out here getting the BBL because you want to look a certain way, you a crazy bitch and will be treated as so in the long run by me. That's just me though. You ain't got to worry about me though. I'm just one man, goddamn it. Shit, there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers who think your BBL is, I'm gonna marry her. That girl got a big old booty. She got it done. Get you one of them motherfuckers. They ain't shit either. If your man is with you because of how you look, that's a major red flag.
Yep.
If you find your queen and she looks good, that's a blessing. But your queen should be chosen not by looks, by the quality of who she is. So all these girls with BBLs, yeah, I'll fuck them. You marry a girl with a BBL, something wrong with you, man. I know a lot of people who tried it. It don't never work because you marrying somebody with a mental issue. They crazy.
Is this you being?
Let me check. I guess y'all guys that's not subscribed to the channel. You better subscribe to the channel if you want to chat in. I want some feedback on this one. I need some feedback. I missed something. Do y'all guys really believe or agree with Corey Holcomb that a person that has a BBL has mental illness? I mean, let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have this conversation. I might have to do a poll. I might. Since matter of fact, let me check my studio. I'm gonna check some right now. Let me check some. All right. Well, all right. I have everything good. Yeah. I want to hear from y'all. Come on. I know y'all guys want y'all watching free. Y'all might as well start comment. Let's have this conversation. Or I'll probably do a poll. I think a poll probably makes more sense since people are quiet. Does a woman, particularly let's say black women, we can't speak for other race women because some other race women we could probably tell and say it's obvious they do have BBLs. Is it really a mental illness? that if you marry this chick was already mentally gone from the start, and that was a bad investment in your eyes. I want to hear from y'all. This is a serious question. I think Corey posed a serious question that needs some answers, in my opinion. Come on, let's go. All right, let's go. Very serious.
Yeah, funny, or is this really
This
how you
is
feel?
the real, brother.
Say less. Can we get into our game?
Come on, let's do it.
Anything else on BBLs?
No, I'm just saying, goddamn, BBL bitch is great.
Say less. Corey, as a man of true words, let us know your thoughts with the fewest words in our favorite game called One Word, featuring Corey Holcomb.
Oh, shit.
The game is simple. I have a list of names. Describe each person using the first word that comes to mind. Are you ready?
I think so.
Ratchet white girls.
BBL.
DJ Vlad.
Baby oil.
Donald Trump.
Hustler.
Kamala Harris.
Just put fake.
Just hilarious.
Not funny at all. Oh, unhilarious. That's the word.
Kim Kardashian.
Troll.
Dr. Bryant.
Perpetrator.
Kim. Oh, shit. Let's start that one over. Here we go. Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance.
Gift.
The Paris Olympic drag queens.
Don't know nothing about them motherfuckers.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Cardi B.
The homie face. Is that a word?
No. What you mean the homie face?
That's one word. The homie face. I can spell it out if you want me to. It's a compound word.
Okay.
No, they got a lot of pictures of her online before she got off. She looked like the homie.
You've been keeping up with the Offset and Cardi B situation?
I listened to it a little bit, but she got a BBL. They ain't gonna make it. They're not gonna make it, dog.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. Where's Kevin? No, I gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
You can't make this up, man. And you know, now that I think about it, I don't think they really are making. I heard rumor they actually went through with divorce. This is what I'm hearing, allegedly. Allegedly. But can I blame Corey for keeping it real, saying that they're not gonna make it? Cause think about it. This one thing that she could have more men. Yes, I'm gonna say this. And I know a few ladies that I come across on social media that got surgeries as well. Breast slip, breast augmentation, breast done, and also about to probably get their butt done. Listen, if you have not listened to Corey Holcomb, Corey told you personally, bitch, you crazy. You have mental illness. And I have to agree now because I see it firsthand. Some women that is not even 30 yet, they've gone under knife, not once, but multiple times. What do you call it? Body dysmorphia? I don't know if that's a word we want to call it when people butcher their body. I think that's what it's called. Body dysmorphia. It's a sickness. It's an illness. When you're not comfortable in your own skin, the only end result you're going to do is you're going to start torturing yourself by snipping, cutting, and dissecting your whole body. It's not a good look. It's definitely not a good look. I don't know why you would do it. Maybe you need to see God or something that's going to help you in life to really resolve your unmet traumas. Because you need some soul searching. When you go through that type of procedure, not once but multiple times on your body, from your chest and now from your backside. And this is my thing. And ladies, you're not gonna like this. Even if you ladies, let's say, go through the knife and get your body done, and God, if worse, if you have multiple kids, you screw yourself. You just screw yourself out of anything of value to any man. For you to be a wife to a man in this society today, in the 21st century, you need a sucker. You need a Gen Xer, not no millennial or Gen Z. No, you need someone that is a Gen Xer that might have came from a marriage already, or hell, might be thinking of divorcing his no good wife. A chance to become a wife with your baggage. No man respects a woman that dissects her body and has multiple children. You gotta pick a struggle in life. Pick one. Either you torture your body with all these surgeries, or you have a whole bunch of babies all over the place. It's one way or the other. Pick your poison. All right, let's keep going. Fairies.
Not gonna make it. And then she used to get people robbed. It's like you give a woman grace. She did some dirt. She used to set people up to get robbed and brag on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why she get grace for that, but I don't hate her. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate her, but I think
she don't get grace in my eyes. Hell no, absolutely not. She get no grace with me. Hell no, not with me. You don't get no grace. You up here not only giving the wop, showing your body, but also you robbing Negroes? Absolutely not. Unacceptable. Absolutely. Not accepting that at all. All right, let's keep going. Fairies.
I think she's a scumbag. I'm just saying. You set people up to get robbed. That's a dirty, rotten motherfucker right there.
But they don't evolve.
I don't know. She got some money. She don't gotta set people up to get robbed. But remember when I said I used to do dirt, like shoplift and stuff like that, I always felt bad because I'm taking from my fellow. I don't think she felt bad because I could tell by the way she said it. But this is just how I felt. I said I don't think she felt bad.
But you got different emotions or acceptable emotions from one side, but the other side, when it's also something that may be done right, wrong, and different, you don't have that same type of energy.
Explain it, because I don't understand what you're saying, bro.
It's a lot of things. You have so much respect for T.I. T.I. used to rob, or not, I don't know, but in his music, he speaks about a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So if we're going to keep it and I love T.I. I fuck with the king. In case you forgot, I'm a king. Like, fucking Pimp Squad clip, Pimp Squad clip.
Yeah, I know you know what's up.
Like all that. It's how do we celebrate him? But then when you talking about Cardi B, it's just like, oh man,
I got an answer for that. Because he gives his testimony in detail where it becomes respectable when you talk about your flaws. Now, it was Cardi B who said that she used to get people robbed and stuff like that. But this is what makes it where it's hard for me to respect it. Because she's online bragging about what she could do. I can go out and fuck all kind of motherfuckers if I want to and shit like that. It takes away from your credibility.
Fact.
Just like they got a girl now, she's claiming Islam. I can't think of her name.
Brittany Renner.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, yo, do you really think it's the time for you to be claiming Islam? It's like I'm a Muslim now. Give me instant gratification for that. You know what I'm saying? You got to put work in and show that you not the dirtbag.
No. Is that Ruby Rose? That was...
No, you said it right. You said it right. That was that girl name.
No, but Ruby Rose also.
Who is Ruby Rose? Sound like a cheap drink at the liquor store.
God damn it. God damn it. Gotta do it.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Jesus. Oh my my goodness. This nigga is ill. Oh my God. He said she had cheap drink. Yo. I'm surprised Corey Holcomb got canceled yet for all the shenanigans he's been doing on the internet. For real, man. This man got no filter. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm just sorry. He has no filter. If keeping real was a crime, I don't know what is. My nigga. I don't know what is. I don't know if I could say he's right or say he's wrong. Personally. I mean, yeah. All right, let's keep going. Because we'll be here all night. Very easy.
Who the fuck is Ruby Road?
But she's claiming certain things, but moving right along. Still playing the game, by the way. First word that comes to mind when you think of Diddy.
Villain.
Justin Bieber.
Victim?
Mm-hmm.
Mayor Eric Adams.
The first word that comes to my mind is caught up with him.
Brett Favre.
Villain.
Can't use the same word.
You can't? Thief.
Adam 22.
Is that the porno guy?
To some degree. Yes.
Hustler. I used that for Donald Trump.
You did.
Manipulator. And I say that in a good way.
Say that. Drake.
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 Recipient.
We, in this recipient.
Recipient.
That's like,
if he wasn't who he was, he would not be put on the pedestal like that. He's not a black rapper. Am I right? He's not a black rapper. So
when you're asking, so is that so you're saying recipient?
Recipient. He gets things that come with being who he is.
A rapper, meaning that. Like there's
He's not a black rapper, so all of the stuff that he does is put out there for us to see.
Is that authentic?
I don't think it's authentic at all.
Okay. So do you think he is a person that is privileged?
Very privileged. If I could take the word back, I'd say that.
You would say privileged.
Yeah, privileged.
Steve Harvey.
Joke.
Is that you went into depth?
I'm saying he cracks jokes, right? So I'm gonna say joke.
But when you said Adam 22, you said in a good way or in a bad way. Do you care to share?
It's both, if you tell the truth. It's both. I talked to Steve Harvey on the phone.
Okay.
Because I used to talk shit about him on my show. Not shit about him, it was a lot of facts. So we talked on the phone. So once I talk to you and we've made contact, I don't really want to be disrespectful to you like that, you know what I'm saying? Because Steve Harvey is a well-known comedian. So, and he an OG. He older than me. So it's like you kind of just like, you don't want to be rubbing it in, but I'm saying, I just use the word joke. And you can say it, you can take it how you want to take it.
Last but not least, Corey Holcomb.
The sleeper.
You feel like you've been slept on?
Oh yeah, man. Slept on a lot, man. A lot of people need to hear the point of view of, it's about 20 headliners in this country who from the underground I'm from that's worth listening to. And everybody needs their opportunity to see these guys because these are the truth. These guys are the truth. They're the real deal from my generation, the guys who started with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm slept on. A lot of the mainstreaming services have not used me, mainly because I haven't been walked in by the people who walk you in to make it happen, because the people that walk you in to make it happen are gonna wanna control Corey Holcomb. And you can control me to a certain extent, but You just can't have all of me that I've worked for because I found a way, I found that goat path on that movie 300, you know, that goat path to get to the back of them?
Yeah.
I found it. I don't really need you. I don't have to be rich beyond my wildest imagination, you know what I'm saying? I got what I need. I'm from the projects. It don't take much for me to be straight. I got a fast car, and I got access to a lot of girls in poverty. So I'm winning.
I mean, was he lying? Was Corey Holcomb lying? Y'all be the judge. And there's a poll right now for those that want to participant poll. I think the poll is better. I'm not sure how Q&A really works. I mean, personally, I don't know how that works. So I end the question Q&A and did a poll. So before we continue this poll, please support and donate to the Chaos Rain channel. Here we go.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money. What do you mean everyone? Everyone!
All right. Let me check the poll. I'm doing a poll now. Let's see how effective the poll was because like I said, I don't know how the Q&A works on this bad boy. So I'm not going to use it. I don't use anything I don't know how it works. So that's why I kind of changed from Q&A to poll. I think it suits more better. All right. Let me check my likes. Okay. So as that runs, let's keep going. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use.
That's access to a lot of girls. And matter of fact, you know what we want to talk about? Let's talk about relationships.
You can give it to one up.
You're strong. You have a strong take on how you view the position in like society's worldly view of how a relationship should be. Are you pro-monogamy or pro-polygamous? Or polygamy, is that?
I don't think monogamy exists. I think every once in a while you meet a dude and he only with his girl. Very rare. We are men. We, especially men who have means. If you're a man who has means, you have women. And if you say it ain't true, you're not being genuine. I know your girl probably watching, but if you could, just think how sweet it would be if you could talk to your girl for real. Do you know the harmony that might be able to come from that? But you didn't pick a girl you could talk to for real. You picked a girl that you're willing to act for as long as you can keep her. That's what most people are in that situation. But we men, we got money, especially men who got money. You got girls. You can't not be with them. It's too many beautiful women in the world to just lie to one girl and be like, look, I'm only with you. That's some bullshit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. I can't be with nobody like that.
But you keep mentioning certain things. I'm curious to know this. You keep mentioning women in poverty. Why? Like, what's your admiration?
Well, I'm older now. I'm not as young as I used to be. So, women in poverty, I can control them better. A girl who can't afford to say, fuck you, Corey, I'm gone. She just can't afford to do it. So, I take advantage of that. Now, that might be wrong, but her poverty and my needs, most of the time, it even out. I don't really need a lot of their time. And they don't tell me to fuck off because they know when I come over, they children can get some
Hold up. God damn.
some outlet Jordans.
Now, this is where the twist plots. And I know it's a lot of the female content, the stupid ones, did content on this and try to use what Corey Holcomb said on Cam's show, just like they use Cheyenne Bryant when she talked about this stupid low vibrational and this high vibrational nonsense, that garbage, which really is a derivative of a low impression of high value man and, you know, working man, for lack of better terms, that they find said men like this, and they put black men, but don't talk about other groups of men. Have y'all noticed, gentlemen? Have you noticed when they really talk about black men, they keep the white man name out their mouth? Have you gentlemen ever noticed this? And there are white men that do got money, just like black men. And since we're America and they're the majority, they're gonna have more than black people. You don't see them say the same thing when non-black men that got some, and he does got some, that he plays the same game on non-white women. Y'all notice that? Y'all notice that? I'm just saying. So that energy's not the same. And I know the same stupid females use this video, that clip, as example of saying black men are tyrants, they're this, they're that. I'm saying, don't let these men control you. You know what I'm saying, make sure you have some of your own. You know what I'm saying, don't let no Negro with money control you, sis. You know what I'm saying, all this nonsense while they sit there, give non-black people everything. Hell, they're paying for non-black men dinner on dates. And don't come around on one that does got money, because they're gonna be just as ruthless and abusive, which they don't mind, and they won't say crap. Let that sink in, gentlemen. Let that sink in. All right, let's keep going. Fair use.
Outlet Gucci.
Yeah.
Outlet Gucci. But this is the problem. Or I've been doing this for a long time. Like,
how long?
A couple years. Right?
Kept it real.
A couple years. When you talk to women, and this is the thing that promotes sexism. This is the thing that...
What is sexism? I don't know what that is.
Sexism is...
a word stupid bitches made up.
Mm-hmm. But it's a real thing. It's like...
Is it?
Very male-dominated or very female-dominated kind of things where they've... It's only but so much you could do it as it's like a gender deficiency. Like how genders are viewed, like a man can only be this, a female can only be that. That's a form of sexism.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
My point is how you speak of women, right? Where you want control. Is there ever...
I don't want control that is taken by force. I want control because I'm the one who is the leader of the pack, naturally.
So could you see yourself in a situation where a woman makes as much as you or more than you?
I like women who make money, just I can't do nothing with you other than sleep with you. If you could take care of yourself, you're gonna think you could talk to me.
God damn it. God damn it. Was he right? Was he wrong? Matter of fact, that's something to really think about. Yeah, that is something to think about. Because, you know, it's a lot of women. Oh, damn it. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. All right, let's keep going. Fair use, guys. Fair use.
I don't like you talking to me a lot. I know you got your own money and all like that, so if you want to, we can hook up, hang out, do that for a minute. But I'm saying, girls in poverty, because they have a deficiency. Poverty is a deficiency out here in America. I can fix your little deficiency if you do what I want you to do. I think it's an even exchange.
Yeah, but do you see how that comes off as...
No. How does it come off? It's this, look, we're exchanging services.
Okay, but that's not prostitution?
It's all prostitution. What's not prostitution? The only woman who not prostituting, not a woman that's married to their husband. Everything else you owe.
But understand this, when I'm hearing reports come out about Diddy with prostitution, trafficking, Vince McMahon, right? trafficking, sexual misconduct.
Okay.
These type of things and this type of behavior is ingrained in powerful men's minds that this is how it's supposed to just be. It's like, you need to need me and I can control you for you needing me.
You don't get down like that.
What do you mean?
The stuff that the brother Diddy do. You don't move like that, do you?
No.
Do you beat bitches up at the elevator?
No.
I mean, it's just, I'm saying, there are some bad men out there. Men who, it's really a weakness. It's really a weakness. And they get put in front of us for the world to see. But that's just not how a lot of men move. I'm not somebody who takes advantage of people because I don't like that she did it and I made her do it like this. I come with my offerings and they accept it or they don't. I'm not tricking nobody with no type of drugs or whatever like that, or force or nothing like that. Well, it's not a lot of guys out there doing that. There are some villains in this world, and I hate that they get promoted like they do.
So, was this a joke or was this the truth? You holding somebody's head to the window? Because
I would never hold a girl head to the window
So that
unless
was a
she
joke.
had it coming.
Damn.
So are you saying, Mr. Newton, you have never had to physically discipline a woman?
Never.
Oh my God.
Because I'm going to tell you, in my situation,
You can't.
somebody would have came out and said, Cam has physically abused me.
You got to get a sister that beat bitches up. You got to get you a girl on deck that you say, hey, this bitch got her hands, so she go handle them. Because, Cam, do you know nice guys really finish last in this Western world?
Oh, for sure. But this is the thing that, and I don't want to be misquoted. I don't want to be banned, right? Because even though I can create and curate any question that I want to, there's still a platform that has to agree with what we're talking about here. I don't find it humorous to talk about disciplining a female or even a male where it takes physical force, right? So for me, I'm not calling it fake or whatever. Like, if my father always told me, if she makes you want to put your hands on her, that ain't the woman for you.
Well,
yeah, and I agree. I mean, how many men today have the actual restraint to really not put a hand on a chick? I mean, I could barely name a very few, personally. Very few. Doesn't make it right, doesn't make it wrong, I don't know. I mean, today we live in a very much physical culture. Oh, damn it. Shoot, what the hell? And because of that, the consequence of that is a lot of women have gotten very bold, running up on Negroes and feel that they could beat a man's butt. And there are disastrous results. I think most women, the reason why they broke up on a man because they think some man that's gonna come and save him and knock his teeth in. And you could believe that, you could think wishful thinking that, but really you put yourself at risk when you think a man, especially few men today that really don't give a crap, gonna really do that. Personally, I mean, really personally, right now, a lot of women nowadays, when they get handled and life hits them in the butt, it should be a lesson learned. And like I said, I don't deal with women that has that type of tendency to be very violent, because that doesn't really go well. It doesn't really serve me when come on women like that, you know. And I would agree with Cam Newton. If you come across these women, try to escape that altercation as best as possible. As best as possible. Don't put yourself in these type of scenarios when you come across some dangerous type of chicks that will put their hands on you and think that some simp or some super sable gonna come save them. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Fair use, fair use. Let's get it.
I get that. But there's a vetting process that comes when dealing with a woman from this Western world. Sometimes you have to demonstrate. Now, if you got to demonstrate time after time after time. You are right. This is not somebody that you have the power to vet into what you need her to be. If you have to always, we're gonna use the word demonstrate. I think people know what I'm talking about. If you always gotta demonstrate with her, then that's not your girl, man. Leave that alone.
Yeah.
But there are women out here who understand this man treats me good. He treats the kids I came with good. He's a good brother. He does this. But when I push him, he demonstrates. So I'm not going to do that no more.
So can we please put a microscope to when you say demonstrate? What does that mean?
Discipline.
In what regard?
I'll give it in layman term. He means domestic discipline. And I'm not talking about just a slap in the tush. But you know, I know why Cam is trying to draw the actual answer to that question. And I respect that, you know. And like I said, as men, we don't really want to go and keep it real like that, because we know eyes are watching us, and you know, like these guys are public figures. And, you know, I don't think Corey really gives a F nowadays. Last time I think, I don't think he gives a crap. That he'll give you the honest answer, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if he gives or answers this question. Fair use, fair use.
Physical discipline is something that is the last resort.
No.
It's the last resort. I'm just giving you my point of view.
Okay, I'm gonna give you mine. One of you.
It's the last resort, but it might be necessary sometimes. Because there's a lot of girls who are rebels, but they want to get saved. They don't want to lose their man. They done messed up and they done tried you.
Okay.
Well, you done told them, cool out now. Don't go there. Don't go there with me.
Okay.
They try you. They might jump in your face or do something like that. They love you and you love them.
That's not love.
What's not love?
Like, if you jump into my face, if you don't know how to act, I will eject myself from the situation.
Wise. I agree.
So
That's good.
I'm saying
That's good.
any type of motherfucker, let me tell you, oh, you stupid, oh, you want to do that. Oh, baby, my warning to you is be careful. That careful, that's me demonstrating.
Right.
Control
Restraint.
yourself.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on, what's the word that you used? You have to be ready. Oh, what's the word that you used in regards to, you got to be ready for the show.
Ready for the show.
If we at the show and you acting up,
Yeah.
that's my demonstration right there. Hold on, slow down. If you, fuck this show ain't everything and everybody, okay, cool, that's all right, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
All of them don't do it like that, Cam.
No.
Some of them get in your face and they be like, yeah. But they up on you in a way that's aggressive. Now you done put time and effort into it, and you willing to try after she pushes you to the level where you come up out your body. That's what we call it.
Okay, so this is what I believe. Everything, even emotion, is learned behavior. So if she's doing, motherfucker, let me tell you, somebody has taught her that or has allowed that. And if that is something that somebody else before me allowed and you come into my face, I'm going to demonstrate how to eject you out of my life. I'm not going to negotiate with you. I'm not going to think that, oh, baby, we was just drunk. I'm going to simply say, it's either don't ever put me in that situation that it can be implied that Cam does some crazy stuff. Or this person implied that, oh, he beat her ass or she put his, don't ever put me in that type of situation. So that's my recollection or that's my demonstration to you. Because if you make me seem like I'm crazy, you're not the person for me.
But Cam, listen.
But it goes to show that there are ladies, and you're in Georgia, Cam Newton, and let's be honest. I think most women, depending who you deal with, and I know you're dealing with these ratchet bum chicks. Let's keep it real. Because most men, let's say, do make money like these guys that you see on the panel making money, right? You think they're screwing regular chicks on the low? Yeah, and they probably screw them on the out and open more, not even on the low. The point is this. They're not screwing women that have value, that carry themselves away, have decorum. Matter of fact, of fact, since I'm talking about this, and I apologize, guys. I remember there was some show on one of my was it Keep 100? Let me find that picture. Let me find it. Because this is something dealing with Angel Reese. Let me find it. I'm gonna tell you how low class, low value this is. Let me find it. Where is it? Try to find that shit. Oh, before I find it, y'all know, dude, support the channel, please.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Benny. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
All right, I can't find it. God damn it. There was a screenshot for those that don't know, and it might be on is it Uncle D got it? I think it's Uncle D's page. It might be Uncle D. Let me look up Uncle D. There was a screenshot, right? And here's the saddest thing about it. When Shaq made his comments about his views about women's basketball and what ways they can improve, did you know this Noka low-level chick, the Angel chick, the Reese's Pieces chick? Did you know she screenshot and posted on her own social media of the missed calls Shaq called her? And to me, this is my issue. It's not only not ladylike, but it shows you decorum, your lack of disrespect, or no respect at all, to do some stuff like that. But we do this to ourselves, gentlemen, when we put ourselves in situations interacting with some of these weirdo chicks, these ladies that, let's be honest, they can't stand for criticism. That's very dangerous. But I'll let y'all reminisce on that. Let's keep going. Farious.
Bruh, I get what you're saying, but there are people who hold it together for a long time, where you've invested time with them. In other words, bitch, 2 years, you've been around her 2 years, then all of a sudden she come out the bag on you. A man automatically is gonna be frustrated because it's like, oh, you just kept it together a long time, but this how you move. You get what I'm saying? Because there's some girls out there, you can't take them for granted. They are wise with how they move. For sure. The average bitch jump loud with you and can't control her emotions. Yeah. See, that's just an average bitch right there. They funny. But I'm saying the ones who
Play the game.
they got you invested in them.
Right.
And she's even invested in you, but she has a problem with following direction or a problem with the training process that's going on. I'm never saying you bully anybody, because I don't like bullies. But what I'm saying is, when time, your heart, and things like that are invested in somebody, and they try you, where they come up out the bag on you, discipline can happen.
Okay, so glad you said that, because there's going to be some beautiful queens that sees this, and their response to that is, I would have never tried you if you did not trigger me first. You played in my face. You did these things that you know I was not accepting of, and therefore it spun me into a frenzy.
Well, bitch gonna tell me she accepting anything if you with me. This is my world. You don't get to be who you want to be. If you are who you want to be, the kids won't like me. Take my direction. You don't get to tell me what the fuck you not accepting. If you with me, you with me. If you're not, hit the streets.
Are you with
Oh, shit. Hold on, man.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Spoken like a true G. You get no argument from me from that. No, I don't know if you. I know you guys watching this, and I get it. This ain't the most popular stream. I might sound a little boring. I don't give a fuck, really. Like, literally, I don't give a fuck. You're here to watch them because you're getting some out of this personally, and you probably get more out of this during the replay of this, depending on how long this stream is. That's what I'm talking about. That is a man standing on his square. For those that don't know, that don't really know, it is my way or no way, and you go somewhere else. How many men today, depending where you are in life, mentally, physically, and let's say financially, I will tell your significant other, your girlfriend or your wife, or before I even get to wife, she has to get through the girlfriend stage first, that this is how things are going to go. It's my way or the highway. Or actually, my way or no way, you go somewhere else. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's keep going. Fairies.
Her.
What do you mean?
Like, are you with her? Like, is there certain things that you're going to conform to appease your woman?
There's some things I may conform if I feel like she's worth it.
Like
it's
what?
worth it. Having to discipline her. Because I really don't want to have to discipline you. If you really who you say you are, if you really who I thought you was, we never have to go there. We never have to go there. But I'm saying, it's like, yeah, if I'm disciplining you, I'm conforming because I'm not the one who wants to discipline you. You got to get it together. You got to put some effort into yourself, put some effort into being in control of your emotions, where if I say, hey, babe, let's cool out with this because we're going too far. Because I'm the leader, you have to understand, all right, let's cool out. We'll talk about it when it calms down.
Is there ever a situation where a female leads?
Never. How the female gonna lead? I don't like men when I knock on your door and your woman answer the door. And you in the back. Who is that, babe? That's a cake-ass motherfucker right there. You the man. You have to run it. If you don't run it and you let her run it, it's led by a woman, which is probably led by emotions. And this might not be easy for everybody to accept, but I'm saying, I'm a fair leader. I'm one who is going to do what's best for us.
Do you believe in the relationship breakdown of being 50-50?
There's no 50-50.
What is it?
I'm the man. I'm telling you, trust me. If you can't trust me, I'm talking about if I don't show that I'm the one to be trusted, that's a whole nother thing. But I'm telling you, if I'm with you and I'm pulling us in the direction we got to go, you got to understand. You got to be up under me. It ain't no 50-50. You have a place, and your place is nothing to be ashamed of. But your man is going to carry you through and do what you need so that y'all in a good place. You can't do it because somebody could rob us at fist point if you run shit. You got to understand. It's nothing to be ashamed of that it's not your place to do that as a woman.
So, not gonna lie.
Now, mind you, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna look at Corey Holcomb's network just to do a little digging. Could probably be helpful. Let me do that right now. Let's look at that right now. Network. Let's check his net worth from last year. Okay, so he's it says roughly $1 million. Man, 6'2", so he is pretty up there in height wise. What's this? Okay, I'm trying to look at some things. He's from Chicago, so he's in his 50s. Let's see. Let's look at celebrity net worth. Corey, yeah, he's just up roughly touching $1 million. So, I mean, it could be better, but you know, most comedians nowadays, depending what type of comedian you are, either you are well top comedian, or you just a subpar comedian? And I think he's up there with the YouTube channel, so he's doing fair for now. Could always do better, but who's keeping tabs? So that's Corey's net worth. For those that don't know, I just looked it up. All right, let's keep going. Farious.
There's some energy that some would say, oh, Corey Holcomb, he's a narcissist. And he's the main reason why a lot of men with power, Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, Vince McMahon, Cam Newton, anybody who has power demonizes or suppresses the women in this world that we call Western world of the United States of America.
Okay.
And you know how you find out who that man is? You go and ask the women he been around. So what is he about? What is the women you've been around? What is their testimony of you? Me and my wife was in court. I was so hurt that it wound up in court. I ain't gonna lie, my soul cried thunder that we wound up in court. But you know what happened? Eventually she came around and we worked it out. And I believe we worked it out because, well, I'll put it like this. I'm gonna try to give her some credit. We worked it out because
let's keep it fun, because like these are conversations that need to be had, because when you piece the story, they're gonna piece their story too. So I would advise you to speak the truth, not but the truth, because if you try to, I'm gonna tell you like this. Somebody's gonna say, your wife is a low vibrational woman or a low functioning woman that I would have been left his ass if he would have did these things to me. He a narcissist, bae. Go on and get you somebody or go get what you deserve.
Like, see, a girl can't talk to me like that. You can't even get that to me because unfortunately, the girl who I saw on your show talking about low vibration, it's information out here about us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we know she don't make it out. It never lasts with her and men.
You're referring to Dr. Bryant?
Yeah.
Yes.
I wish you would have asked her, have you ever had a relationship with a woman? I wish you would have asked her that.
All right, we're going to pause right here. Now we get to the meat of the affairs. And before I go in this is what I'm waiting for. As you see the pictures, Miss Bryant, Corey went in and he has some words to say. But before we do, if you guys watching this content, watching this stream or this video, please give this video a comment, or leave a comment at the end of this video. And please smash the like button. Let this go pretty well known in the algorithm, but I think a lot of people have not covered this. And I think the reason why they never covered this, and this is just my assessment why they didn't cover this, because Corey Holcomb, and we all know Corey has no filter. Personally, when he opens his mouth, he's going to let it rip. And a lot of people are going to be either pissed or downright want to, let Corey Holcomb know a piece of their mind with their hands, if you know what I mean. So he's about to talk about the so-called Cheyenne Bryant, or they call Dr. Bryant, for lack of better words, And it's funny. Before he goes in, why is it I find black people always want to look at the credentials of black men, but never question this bitch and her credentials, black woman? That's my greatest question I had to ask. You criticize Dr. Omar Johnson, which he is a piece of crap. I'm going to agree on that. But you never question these ladies. Like literally, these ladies that said they got their PhDs, their degrees, etc., etc. You never question it, where you get degrees from. Are you a real doctor? I don't hear the same energy when it comes to black people, especially black women. Have y'all noticed that, gentlemen and ladies? I'm just saying. Anyhow.
Because then it would have made a lot of sense why it never works with her and men. Because I don't believe she put her business out there. But what I was saying with my wife real quick is, there was battles that I feel like I was winning, but I still gave her grace for breaking down in the end and saying, let's work it out.
Before he goes to that, y'all know, dude, support the channel. Support the channel.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Benny. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Support the channel, guys. Super chat or the Cash App. And anything want to be read or anything, you know, do super chat would be better. But so, and let me see where he'll talk about Miss the Good Doctor. All right. He does talk about her. I might fast forward to that. Who? All right. Let me see where I'm at here. I'm probably going to skip through this.
I don't feel.
Let me skip through this. Yeah, I'm letting rock for another 5 minutes. I'm gonna skip through this. Fair use, fair use.
Like people should be paying lawyers the type of money that lawyers get in these courthouses. It's not even regulated. The lawyers can take all your money.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So I give her credit for working things out with me, because in the long run, her working things out with me is gonna make it where she's still part of the circle. If it would have went down to what the judge said, I can't have her in the circle no more. If you send me to the beast of all things, we can't be friends after that. But we worked it out. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, she still gets grace from me now.
So are you still married?
No, I'm not gonna be married, but I'm saying it's like she was up under me a long time, so she still is part of the Corey Holcomb network, even though we're not gonna be married. I can't be married. It's not all her fault. It's not all my fault, but it just didn't work.
Okay, so you're divorced.
Yeah,
Okay, so he was married.
paper.
Okay, good.
it should be coming in the mail any day.
Okay. Do you have a co-parenting relationship?
No, we got grown kids, no grown folks now. I ain't got no youngins.
So the kids are adults. They're probably doing their own thing. So he's good. He serviced. I think he did his due diligence in the marriage. You know, kids are grown. If y'all guys watching, please hit the like button. Likes are free. Please. If anything, if you're watching, it will go much further for the content when you hit the like button. I want people to know that this is live. Thank you. Fair use, fair use.
So do you guys enjoy each other's company?
Hell no, but I still give her grace, because I believe you only get one wife. Everybody else you married, that's just some sucker shit you did. I believe you get one wife.
Okay.
So my wife will always get grace from me because we were able to do it amongst each other. That's why she will always get grace from me. If somebody takes me to court and they have me up there part of the system, I can't fuck with you on nothing no more. I'm done. You get your whatever you need, you get it from them. That's how it go with me.
So
Yeah, and that makes sense. Once you start filing papers and you want divorce for a reason, you kind of eliminate any more ties with you and your husband. Just send them walking papers and keep pushing. If you guys agree or disagree with that, let me know. Face.
this Corey Holcomb now, a part of the network, so to speak, how many women do you deem is enough for your network?
I don't know. I mean, I'm getting older. I'm slowing down. So, you know, what happens when you get older physically? You have to slow down. You can't keep up with all them physically. But I'm here for you if you need my guidance. I'm here for you if you part of what I do. I'm here for you. If you need some money, I'll find something for you to do.
Hope y'all guys
I know
agree with
you
that.
probably. I got to tell you something, Kim. You said you got a kid.
And make sure you guys hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Oh, that's good. That's good. I see more people watching. Like buttons, please. Likes are free. I want to see the same amount of likes. It likes. Y'all hate watching.
Yes, sir.
Listen, bro. You don't make broken homes. Women make broken homes. When you have a child by a man, I think it is your duty to make sure your child knows his father, is around his father, and finds a way. You, as a woman, you need to find a way to make peace with the father of your children. Because if you have peace with the father of your children, it'll never be a broken home. The man can gather his children and grow his kingdom. And if you still want to play sometime, you could be part of the kingdom in the back somewhere. But I'm just saying, ain't no such thing as a man creating a broken home. Now, if I got pregnant.
Oh, ooh. Isn't that what Anton said? Anton Davis, when he debated that simp Yah awakening, he said, go back and make peace with your baby father or your husband. You bitch, go back. Go back. Go back. Go back to your man. If it's broken, you go back and try mend it. Make peace with God and your man. Bitch. That is your sole duty. Man, it's not up and left unless you made it that reality. Don't give me that nonsense. Thank you. Now, as you know, we have something that I must give thanks to.
But they be knocking, y'all. The sonic rings up out of it, and you.
Red Pill Sleeper Cell with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, sir. Salute to you as well. I respect that. Thank you for the super chat. I mean, we have like maybe $45 more to go. Can we at least meet the quota? I'm hoping. We shall see. We shall see. Anyhow, let's continue. Fair use.
And I didn't let the kid see their mama, I would be creating broken homes. Men are not capable of creating broken homes. If you lay down with that man, you have basically given him power. Only one got more power than the man whose child you have is God. You gave him ultimate power over you if you carried his seed and had it. So if you break the home, that's on you. Trust me. That's the truth right there.
So with this network, right, is it okay for the multiple women that you have in your network to also venture off to see other men?
Hell no. You see other men, I ain't mad at you, but you get played like the girls who got other roosters in the hen house. I can't never tell you what to do. I'm saying as far as I go with that, if you mess with other guys, you part of that category. I still got a spot for you.
Yeah.
I always can find a spot for you. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be in that upper echelon. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about that.
Never come to the house.
Okay, how?
Now, before he goes echelon, I've now noticed, and this is my conclusions to this, ladies and gentlemen. I can see why a lot of ladies, or a few content creators, if I really want to scour the internet, did not cover this. Did a live stream on this. Personally, I could be wrong because I don't know everybody on social media, YouTube, that or any other social media outlet or any website cover this in full length. Because I'm not going through this whole video. For those that I'm going to fast forward some of this stuff. They didn't cover this because of what he has said and what he has put out in regards to relationships. That a lot of ladies are not going to agree with this. And that's fine. But the question asked to those ladies that don't agree, do you got your man? Or are you a single woman? Or a baby mama? Which one are you? I'm curious. Just curious. Oh well, we'll never know. All right, fair use.
How do you rank? What's the hierarchy in your relationship with women?
Talent and loyalty.
Okay, talent, explain like what?
Talent, like what they bring. Everybody don't bring the same thing, man.
Okay.
I got a girl, she's short and stubby, but her throat game is impeccable. If her throat game wasn't like that, she would not be in the top 5. But she's in the top 5 strictly because her throat game can last the whole football game. So I'm just saying, ain't nothing like watching the SEC with throat action going on. Some girls just do it for a little while. I know that's sexually explicit, but I'm just saying, this is why she's in the top 5.
Okay, so is all talent sexual talent?
That throat goat ain't no joke, gentlemen.
No, hell no.
Okay, can you give us another example outside of throat game?
Okay, a girl who has control of her emotions. That's the one that's on top. The one who's not all the time. That's the one on top. The one you can have a conversation with. The one you can actually hang with. Because there's not a lot of women out here you can hang with. Most of the time when you have sex with a woman, you're ready to get the hell away from her. And nobody tells you that. I'm talking to you as a sister, a daughter, a auntie, a mother. After men have sex with you, most of the time they're ready to shake you. But every once in a while, there's a girl whose mental capacity is that of such you can actually be around and actually have a friendship, which is a rare word for me. Friends, I don't have a lot of friends. But a friendship with a woman, that's very rare. Most of the time they lying to you. They not your friend. They really can't stand you. It's just they want to hit that monkey. They want to have sex with you. But friendship and all that, no. When you talk, they insides are like, shut the fuck up. But every once in a while, you meet a girl you can have a conversation with, you can reason with, you can talk for real.
So she's at the tip of the spear.
Nothing better than that.
Okay. Sexual still, or is that just the counsel, or she's the dean? Is there any type of relationship there?
Of course, that's what I'm saying. It's like when you find a woman that is really your friend. When you find a woman that's really your friend,
yes, sir,
it's almost like hitting the lottery. You don't find a lot of women that's your friend, man. It's just you find women that you're attracted to and you want to be with because of that. But that person who is on the road trip with you because you want her there, it's rare.
So that person.
Okay. So like what Corey said, yeah, I agree. Not every woman is the same. There are ones that are exceptional and there are ones that are rare that you wouldn't mind keep around. But like I said, you might want to keep around. Because at the end of the day, living here in the West, all women have the capability to eventually go left for a reason. And that's fine. This is a free country, you know. I think one of the proponents of a lot of divorces, not relationships, because relationships come and go, is usually the money is one of the aspects. I think it's the second. I think the first one is incompatibility, and some other things is the top of the list. It gets entwined between money and incompatibility, and you know all the other stuff that why a woman will file for divorce. And the other scenario that has not been talked about is that she's straight up bored. What can I say? She is bored, and that does happen. But at the end of the day, you know, relationship ends on her terms. So, you know, you get what you deserve once you end it for a reason. Now, I got 17 watching now. Let me see what we do in the likes before I continue. Let's take a look. All right. We can get more likes, guys. If y'all like the show, like the stream. All right, let's keep going. Fair use.
That is a friend is not a person with a BBL?
I've never met one.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I've never met one. Most of the girls with the BBL, crazy than a motherfucker.
Okay.
The girl I was fucking with a BBL took a 15-year-old girl to go get an abortion.
Stop, slow.
I'm just keeping it real.
Whoa!
Oh, St. Louis, bitch.
Whoa! Woo! Oh man! Wow! Did not know that. That threw me off. Anyway, let's keep going. Fairies.
I'm just keeping it real. She's a dirtbag bitch.
What? And how we're having this conversation, I owe a service to not necessarily disagreeing or agreeing. I owe a service to the viewers who will ask these questions of, what does that say about you by the woman you select?
Right. Well, the girl who had the BBL, I used to be around her, but I never let her in my house.
Why is that?
I never brought her home because I always felt the demonic spirit in her. I always knew she was a dirtbag. But the BBL saved her life. When she got a BBL, she got a husband.
Really, Corey? Where's Kevin at, man? I had to do it. Gotta do it. Hold on. Where's Kevin?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Can't make it up. You can't make that stuff up. For real. And she did get a husband. It's probably a simp. Let's keep it real. And man, that takes a woman that actually went on a knife and got her body augmented. Something wrong with you, dude. I mean, just saying. Now, a question should be asked: do you know if a woman got BBL? Answers: it sometimes it's obvious, but it depends, on her body shape and who really performed the surgery to know if it's real or not. So that might be like a 50-50 question to really give a real 50-50 answer on that one.
And stop fucking with me for the most part. So I can't say BBLs don't help people, but she got a BBL, she wound up getting a husband. Even though she needed to get her arms stapled too. She had them arms, the lunchroom lady arms, but the BBL was enough for dude.
Nasty. That's nasty.
They still married?
That's nasty.
No, they ain't married no more.
They say not married no more. Well, I ain't gonna knock it. Corey was right. You get BBL. 9/10 of the time, if you get married, you're not gonna stay in long. That's all I gotta say. Leave that alone. I leave that. We're gonna leave that alone. Fairies.
So, very insightful. I want to take this conversation to really just celebrities in this. Is it a realistic expectation for a man of power to have one woman?
I don't think it happens that often. Like I would say it's very rare. Out of 100 men with power, you might find 2 that only have one woman.
And when you say 2 with one woman, what's the time frame of you being with one woman? You talk about a lifetime, you talking about 10 months, you talking about 10 years, you talking about the tenure of their whole relationship.
No, I'm saying, Cam, every once in a while you find a dude, he only is with his woman. It's very rare, but every once in a while you'll be like, wow, that mother, he only fuck with his wife.
Now, this is where, since we're having this conversation, is there ever a time that you've came around a person and you'd be like, yo, like that dude, I ain't got to worry about him. I know that he promotes what he's talking about. See what I'm saying? Like, being with one woman, you know that's him. You feel what I'm saying? There's some people who promote, I'm married, but behind the scenes, it's like.
Of course. I got homies, man, they are preachers. And I just laugh at them. They hold this Christianity in there, but they not living that life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying they bad people, because I got friends they're good people, but it's all a joke. It's really a joke. You ain't living that life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too hard to live that life. It takes a lot of discipline to live that life that you're talking about Christianity-wise. You know what I'm saying?
Now, there are celebrities who have accepted the poly and non-monogamous relationships. Some we know, Will Smith and Jada. They've been open about they have an open relationship.
But Will like guys.
All right. I'm not gonna go listen to this crap. And the reason why I don't, because if y'all knows with this channel, I do talk about this homosexual phenomenon or the homosexuality of community, especially Black community. And like I said, if I cover on a separate stream that I have deliberately talked about throughout podcasting for years. And the reason why I'm going to fast forward to this session, and I'm not even going to cover his views about children becoming homosexual or homosexual entirely. And the reason why I'm telling y'all this now, that's going to watch replay, is because we're at a point in our society, especially as Black folks, can't speak for everybody else, but I could, but I can't, that it has reached an apex. Homosexuality today, as it stands, is the norm. Most people in the Western world accepts it. They're not going to push back at it no more. They're not going to argue it. They'll still deny people that's about that life. But really, it's at a point now, it's not really relevance, personally. And you know who supports homosexuality most? Women. So I'm going to have to fast forward this because I'm at the point that I don't want to hear it no more of the badness. And I don't agree with it. And I have my own words about it. But I'm at the point now that people right now just don't care. So why I'm going to waste time listening to Corey's views about if Will Smith is homo. We already know that. We don't have to assume we know that. And really, we just don't care. We just don't care no more. I'm sorry, we just don't care. You hear him talk about P. Diddy and his homosexual ways, and he didn't want to admit that in front of the public because he knows he's going to get some scrutiny to some crowd. But overall, that's really out of people's control no more. So we're going to move forward with this tape. Let me see. All right, let's see. Look. Okay. Let me find let me see where I'm going to fast forward this bad boy. All right, where is it? Will Smith. All right, we're going to fast forward to The Good Doctor. The one only, the one that I want to cover anyway. Fast forward all this. All right. All right, here we go. Let's go. Oh, and one other thing. Y'all know what to do. Support the channel. Support the channel.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Benny. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
All right. Let's hit it. Let's get it. Fair use, fair use.
All that shit that, you know what I'm saying, Cam always speaking, you know what I'm saying, that real shit. But understand, Cam got kids. And those kids are also seeing what you are promoting. Yeah. So they see, okay, I see what my dad is talking about. So I feel if I don't have an ass, I'm gonna go get a BBL. Mm-hmm. If I'm not pretty enough, I'm gonna go get a facelift. If I'm not hard enough, then I feel like I gotta go kill somebody for me to be stamped into this world of tough guys. You see what I'm saying? So for everybody who promotes a lifestyle and then retracts that lifestyle when it comes to their children being impacted, that's where I'm like, bro, you can't do that.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
So that's my point.
That's why I don't talk about certain things that I can't stand on. Like most of the stuff I say, I can stand on it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've made a couple of mistakes, you know, but as I'm getting older, I'm getting smarter. The stuff I say, I'm gonna stand on it. Mm-hmm. But as we talk a lot, we make mistakes.
Yes, sir.
When you talk a lot, you know you're gonna put your foot in your mouth sometimes.
For sure.
So you have to have the courage and manhood, manpower to say, you know what? I can't stand on that. I said it, but I can't stand on that woo, woo, woo. You get what I'm saying? But also, you said some boss-ass shit. It's some boss-ass shit that Cam Newton, who's retired from football, now has an outlet for different things to be said.
For sure. And
people are watching because of the magnetic attraction you have.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's what I think you should lead with.
No, I think what's important is a lot of people don't use their situation to inspire, impact, or just give perspective. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it does create friction, personal friction. And I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, yo, what Dr. Bryant said and didn't affect my relationship with my baby mother, number one, baby mother, number two.
Okay, here it goes. Dr. Bryant. Now, this is the thing that caught my attention. And, it need to be said a long time. And I think Corey's going to really go in on this. And it's something that I did not know. And for those that think Corey's bullshitting, let's listen to the man and let's really, really hone in on what he really is saying. All right? Fair use, fair use. And please, guys, make sure you like the stream. Leave a comment during and after the stream. I want to hear from you, your feedback. It's very important. Fair use.
Or even with my situation that I'm with now. But what is to come from that is I don't want my platform to be fake. That's shit.
Why would you call her a doctor, brother? I'm not saying your platform is fake at all. I'm just saying when somebody say Dr. Bryant, it irks me. Where's her colleagues? Where's she a doctor at? Because I've done the research.
And it was what?
I don't see doctor nowhere.
Damn. Oh. And you really know, let's be honest. Let's be fair. I'm gonna be a fair man. Maybe Corey was not looking hard enough to find where she got her doctorate. Hell, they had to fight tooth and nail to deny that Dr. Omar Johnson as a doctor. They said this man's not a accredited doctor. They tried to fight and scour the internet and all this stuff. Okay. But I find that the energy is different when it comes to men and women in regards to ones that have a doctorate degree. This is what I've noticed. I could be wrong. Well, let's hear him out. Let Corey go in on this one. Fair use.
If somebody is a doctor, they will be proud to show you, I'm a doctor. Mm-hmm. She can't do it. She just says it. This is a fantasy that woman is living. I mean, like, you don't see everybody to see you, Sister Bryant. We know it's a girl you call your bodyguard, but we know it's more to it than that. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in the streets. So I can't say what this girl is that you call in your little security sometimes, but you know what I'm saying? There's people who know y'all and they talk. So, and all this doctor stuff, I mean, come on. Where is the proof that you're a doctor? Can you just do that online instead of all of the glamour videos with all the makeup on and everything? Show us you're a doctor and how you became a doctor and how you practice being a doctor. You're just doing internet talk like everybody else, except you wanted to put doctor on your name. Prove to me you're a doctor so I can eat crow and apologize. But don't come with that little nonsense online shit. That ain't gonna work on me. I know.
Yo. You know what's gonna happen? A lot of women that saw that dude said what he said. That's the thing that comes to mind to a lot of Negroes is this, and it's this, and you gonna know why I'm about to play. Is this?
A sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. Sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro.
They're gonna look at Corey as you a sick Negro for saying that. Are you ill, nigga? Are you ill? Really? Have you checked your head? Have you gotten yourself examined? Your cranium examined? You said what? She's a black woman. She has to prove that she a doctor. I don't have to prove nothing. Hell, you gotta prove to me you're a doctor. I just show up. Oh God. And listen, you know what I was saying? When the truth comes out, or let's say, you know the thing they want to use the shaming tactic. When you see black women do some effery here, this what comes to mind. I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done. And she said, I'm done. All right, let me. Whew. All right, hold on. Let me relax. Hold on. Sip this. All right, let's keep going, guys. We're almost done. Let's keep going. Fair use.
All that low vibrational women stuff. You used to work at the strip club, right?
What?
I would ask her that. She's talking about low vibrational women. And even if that was a time when she's not doing that now, she talked about the things that she's done to men and how she kicks up dust with men on purpose that so-called love her. And I never saw the end of y'all video until my girl showed me this.
Which one?
When you hit her with that 50 Cent shit and she was stuck, it was classic, but that's not promoted.
But that
because she praised 50 Cent because there's opportunity maybe there for her. Now, this ain't no diss to 50 Cent. 50 Cent, you know, he walk up to her and like, as she said, he was like, you're amazing or whatever. We know how the game go, but she wouldn't say nothing bad about 50 Cent because that opportunity might not be gone yet. But when the opportunity with 50 is gone, she'll be calling him low vibrational and all that. Because I don't think she really like men. I think she like women. Because I've seen some evidence of that. Now this is what I said, I think. But women who run through men that she's with and she say she like, have you heard some of the stuff she said she did to the men that she was in relationships with?
No.
Yeah, I knew you didn't know that. I watched that lady since I was on the show with her a long time ago. I was on a show with her, with one of my homeboys, Zoe Williams. He had a show. And that lady, if her real story came out, she would be a farce, I believe. I don't think she's a doctor, and I'm putting it out there. I don't think she's a doctor. If I am, show me where you got your doctorate, and I would love to talk to some of your colleagues.
But
So, is that a challenge? Is that really a challenge that Corey has set up for the good Cheyenne Bryant? Interesting. Now, the stripper thing, I wouldn't be surprised because, like I said earlier in this broadcast, when you talk about Kim Kardashian, what she really do? Well, no, nothing. She made an X-rated tape, and that's what propelled her into stardom within the Hollywood weirdo circle, personally. Now, as Cheyenne used to do that in the past, you know, it's like the story of Lisa Ray back in the Players Club that came out in 95, 96, I believe. So women are going to use their bodies when convenient to get ahead, you know, to get their education and other sorts. They got floss to get it. To really get it, personally. Yeah. Now, in regards if she likes women, a majority of women today, especially Black women, have engaged in bi-curiosity activity. You know, that's nothing new. For those that don't know, it's not really nothing new. It's actually the norm. Matter of fact, there's more of them that is bi-curious than men. And the reason I say is because men are a small pool, especially in the Black community. There's very little men and a whole lot of women. And a lot of women are going to be dabbling between men and women. It is what it is. That's why when they talk about the down lowness of men, I look at it and say, cut the crap. You're even on the down low. And not only that, you participate in it as well. The only time there's an issue with you is when you don't have your way and you can't control the man. So you're going to call him gay and all this nonsense. So, I mean, at a point, some women, be honest with you, gentlemen, are not really taken seriously. Let's keep it real. I wish I could say some should be taken seriously, but most of them cannot. And they will not, you know. All right. Let's see if it's done. Let me see. Let me keep playing. If it is, I'll let y'all know. All right. Let's keep going. Fairies.
I think that's not necessarily in that case how you feel, because I think that's just her direction that she wants to go. I do call Cap.
She's lying and saying she's a doctor.
No, that's a stage name for all. Even if she's not, she's made some great points. She's made some points that I would say in this world of content, she has provoked thought.
Give me a great thought, she said.
Low vibrational. Whether
That's
it's
a word.
if it's true or not, broken homes, whether it's true or not, this is something going back to influence. She has been influential in creating a narrative about high functioning men, low vibrational action. And that right there may not be true in my world or your world. And I don't get to dictate that. Unfair and unjust, yes. But when that clip goes, nobody's going to watch the 2 hours and even peep the 50 Cent situation. They're going to see
I saw it
on Spiritual Word. They're going to see it on Shade Room. They're going to see it on this platform, that platform, and everybody going to creator hack, as they will call it in YouTube world. And then they're going to speak on Dr. Bryant calls out Cam Newton and Nick Cannon.
It was some bullshit.
But that...
It was some, and you know, Cam, it kind of benefit you because it gave you extra views. And if I go back and let's look at your channel right now, since we're talking about it, let's look at your channel right now, brother. Okay, this is the channel. Hold on, let me go through this. And this came out 2 months ago. So this came out in August, I believe. This video alone is the same amount of views as your subscriber base. Go figure. Go figure. Go figure. And this is like almost over 2 hours and 30 minutes. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? And now this video, I'll tell you, this video with him and Corey Holcomb is now almost going to surpass the one with Dr. Bryant. It's at 1.1 million. So let that sink in. Let's keep going. Furious.
You don't get the right to say that because in all cases, we've seen when you say the truth, that nigga ain't nothing but bitter. That nigga hating. And the truth of the matter is this, when I go back home, because it was me that was used in that, I'm still in the same situation. If anything, it has brought my situation closer because we're able to talk about that.
But you hit her upside the head with the 50 Cent thing. He was is he this? And she would not exhaust that resource because she still wants to see what she can work out of that.
I didn't know. So when I asked her that question, I didn't know about, I was just reaching for any person that I'm saying to myself, okay, cool. Well, every person that has had a child and that is not with that person has created a broken home. So I'm like, yo, a person who I admire, I'm like, yo,
Why she ain't got no kid?
But
let me tell you why you ain't got no kid. Because you can't make a kid with the person you with, can you? Don't get mad at me if I'm telling the truth now. I ain't saying this is a fact, but I'm saying.
But you can't say that though.
People who know you put your business out there, ma'am. So most people don't know. The average civilian don't know. But people who know you know who that girl is who you call your security.
Do you gentlemen agree? And really, I'm gonna be personally honest with you. It might be problematic if a man don't have a kid at a certain point in life. Maybe he's in his 40s or 50s. And it might be a good reason. Might be. But it's more bizarre and weird when you find a woman that's been on, and you know, as a matter of fact, you know what I mean? If she was been on the, what they like to call the carousel. If she was on the carousel. And out of from 18 to, I think she's now 42. And usually we start from 18 because that is what they consider legal age. So for the first 24 years of life, because she was born in 82. She turned 42 in September or something. So she a Virgo, right? Now one time you bust forth a child for a reason, right? It's very frowning and weird that woman has been on the ride, and really she is really on the carousel, because how we can know is because when Cam asked her, what age would you deal with on the dating field of your mate? And she said, and you know what she said, gentlemen? I kid you not. She said 26 to maybe possibly 50. Pause. 26 to what? Bitch, you are almost reaching half a century. It is very questionable, not problematic, questionable. A woman that's dealing with a man that is that young. And I know one woman I talked to one time. Now I'm going back to memory lane. She went and now searched out younger men. Ladies, listen to me well. Listen to me well. If your man's not 5 years or older than you, 5 or more years older than you, roughly, if you're over past the age of 30 or 35, I'm gonna look at you as weird. Now, I should not hear you out your mouth dealing with younger dudes. Personally. And I see it at most time. And don't get me wrong, young dudes will want to come and try to entice you because they want to smash. Because you know, when you're in your 20s, especially late teens and up to your 20s and beyond, maybe around up to 39, maybe 35 at best, as a man, young man, you want to be screwing everything that moves. You get me? You want to be putting your finger in anything that looks like a heartbeat. And this is the honest truth. And personally, that's what you're only going to expect from dudes that are 5 to 10 years or younger than you. And for you women like Mrs. Bryant dealing with dudes starting off 26 and up, to me, I look at you as a weirdo. And yes, you could pay for it, but you're going to look like a weirdo. It's just like looking at Drea Michelle. And on a note, Drea Michelle might be praising this dude for a contract because she is a 3 or 4. Her only purpose in life is to run down and be the best throat goat possible. Which she got her ass beaten by one of her close friends because she up there, you know, getting paid off by one of her men for a reason. And I think a lot more women should beat another woman's ass, personally. And here's why. And this is going to be controversial. I'm going to keep real. Because a lot of women don't know their goddamn place among the pecking order of other women. Among the pecking order of other women. If you're best friends with your girlfriend, your best friend, for more than 5 or more years, and you go behind her back and you sleep with her man, it's the most worst and the sickest betrayal you could do in a friendship. It is worse than death. Personally, you as a woman go around back and your close friend and you suck and screw her husband or boyfriend on the low. I don't care what any person said. That is the worst betrayal any woman could do. And you do need to get your butt whooped, personally. And yeah, regardless, she said she wasn't happy about it. I'll be honest with you, I think that's the best that is the well thought off and well planned punishment any person should suffer when you do something like that. You go find some other man you screw. You don't screw someone that is close to you like that. It's a big insult, slap in the face. Just keep it real. All right, let's keep going. We're gonna wrap this up. Farious.
Just putting it out there with pleasure.
Can we move on, or you want to still stay here?
Get it. Let's go somewhere else.
Say less. In your opinion, last thing on this though, but I'm like, this is my truth to this, and this is my last take on Dr. Bryant. I think she came here and she used the platform for what it was intended for her to do. So much so, I don't even think prior to her coming on this platform, she had 1 million followers on Instagram. That's a Snapple fact. Mm-hmm. The only reason why she came here is because, I really want to have thought-provoking conversations. Mm-hmm. And in some of those conversations, I don't get to choose where I'm just always talking and saying like, yo, bro, well, I don't think what you're doing is right. Some of that is, yeah, bro, what you're doing is wrong. So I took the risk and said, when I sent over, the truth is this, when I sent over her name to talent at Iconic Saga, everybody's like, who?
Right. You blew her up.
I'm not saying that.
No, it's a fact.
I'm not saying, listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I blew her up. What I am saying is she's definitely maximized, not from the Nick Cannon, because not a lot of people seen that. But when you came on my platform and you spoke how you spoke, whether I believed in it or not, or whether you believed in it wholeheartedly or not, it has elevated you in this realm of go sis, let's impact, keep these, da-da-da-da-da in check. And all I'm saying is, okay, she's from Cam Newton's Funky Friday. She's went on to B. Simone. She's went on to other situations. I'm not mad at that.
B. Simone, ain't that the girl who stole the book?
Who?
B. Simone.
She stole the book.
She stole the book.
Really?
Do you know about that?
Empower me.
She stole the book. She claimed the book that wasn't hers, that somebody else wrote.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You really don't know about this?
I
heard about that. I heard about that.
I don't know.
It ain't hard to find.
Say less, and I will. But in this particular situation, I'm like, yo, I've done my job, and you've done your job to impact and elevate. So when I had mentioned, this is what I was saying, when I had mentioned the Curtis Jackson, the 50 Cent, at the time she Euroed out of it, I didn't know she was potentially trying to work with it.
Look, we saw it, brother. There are people who ain't looking with that average eye. There are people who watching every word come out of your mouth, my mouth. I saw her squirm when you put the question on her about who 50 Cent was. She came at you like she came at you, but she wouldn't dare say that about 50 Cent because she hasn't exhausted that resource yet. That's the only reason she wouldn't say nothing about him. She went as far as to say, if he was on your show, then I would talk to him. Yeah, right. You're not going to exhaust the resource until you squeeze it out. After you get through squeezing it out, then you would talk crazy about him or anybody else.
Facts.
I saw it, bruh. I'm telling you, I hadn't seen the whole episode, but because it became something to talk about, I sat and watched it. I was like, okay. Then at the end, when you got her, because you reversed it, you asked her, well, is 50 Cent like that? She would not say a disparaging word about the brother because she a hustler, Dr. Alleged Bryant. She a hustler, dog.
It's like the brother was said best, a good content creator. And y'all know who this is. She is definitely working overtime. So that way she don't have to, what's the word? Reach back to the brother, for lack of better words. And I get it, because like I said, Dr. Bryant has been around a lot of men that are very prestige, that have status, and etc. She knows her pecking order. She knows to play her goddamn role and shut the F up with certain men. And really, it tells you, gentlemen, when you have a certain position of power, no woman is going to dare out there funky mouth say anything negative or ill will about you, gentlemen. Take notes. Various.
I'm just saying, man, people get mad at me. It happens. But in the long run, when people study what you say, they're going to be like, oh, they was right there. It's just trendy. For the trendy people, you ain't right. What's the sister name who went on tour and had to cancel the tour? One of the ratchet female rappers. Damn, I can't think of her name.
Sexy Red?
What is it? Sexy Red. Let me tell you something. On the internet, it's easy to press like. On the internet, it's easy to do things to blow up. But in the real world, are people finna waste their time and resources to come see what you're talking about?
Nope.
No, they're
Nope.
not. You're an internet star. And ain't nothing wrong with being an internet star. You might turn it into some money. But I'm talking about for the long run, to not be a trend. You have to be something of substance that people will be like, oh, so-and-so coming to town. You know what? I'm going to take my hard-earned dollar and I'm going to go see that because it's probably worth something. You can't be worth nothing perpetrating who you are because you're a perpetrator.
For sure. So to wrap this up, in this particular phase, I'm like, I don't judge other people's platforms. But what I do see at other people's platforms, they're not being held accountable or they're not holding people accountable for that. And I'm not afraid to use my personal experiences to talk about. And I know what comes with that. But at the same time, if I'm locked in with my situation or situations, right? And what I mean by situations, the other mother of my children, I have to put people on game. That's why I've created, let's keep it funky. We should be able to talk about religion. We should be able to talk about politics. We should be able to talk about relationships. We should be able to talk about the LGBTQT community and doing it with respect, not demonizing or suppressing or saying these type of things. We should be able to talk about the gay community and give them the respect that they deserve. What I am saying is, for me, I created something with a lot of help and support that allows me to bring light to any situation. And it's hard to cancel what it is.
But only in a perfect world, we could ask for that. We could beg for that. We could demand that. But this world is wicked. It's not a nice place. Hell, it's not even a nice place to live in, but we live in it every day. To talk about all those things that you wish we should talk about without any criticism is fruitful. It's honorable. I could commend you on it, but personally, in a real chaos, or actually a chaos world we live in, where there needs to be order to restore the order in which the world we have living today, that's not factual. So that's like daydreaming. It won't happen. All right, let's see what else he has to say, and then we're done.
Question. Why do you support Trump over Kamala?
Well, I think you should know, I don't vote. I don't participate in shit like that. I feel like it's sucker shit. But I have a problem with Kamala and her history toward brothers and sisters. She really don't fuck with us. She don't fuck with us, except for when she go on her little campaign speeches and she put on her sister girl type of thing. She was a prosecutor up there in California, and she is responsible for a lot of brothers being lost in the system. And on top of that, I'm just keeping it real. Now this gonna scare some people. Ain't nothing black around her. Her family that she goes home to don't look nothing like her. Her real last name, she won't use it during this campaign because it would throw off a whole bunch of voters that are of color and all like that. She won't use her last name that she's married into or whatever. It's hard for me to support any fake shit. Somebody said, Corey, she's doing that so she can get her hustle on. You get what I'm saying? But I'm like, it's hard for me to support fake shit. I've made mistakes and supported fake shit, but I always feel bad doing it.
So you think Trump ain't fake?
Yeah, I'm not somebody who's saying go out and vote for Trump, but if somebody forced me to speak up for somebody, I'll speak more for the bigot to show you who he is than the girl who a bigot and don't want nobody to know it. She a bigot. She don't like her. She don't even claim black, I heard. It's like, what do you do with somebody like that? That's an insane woman. I'm just saying, man, I don't expect my opinion to be the popular opinion, but it's the opinion I have toward the woman. I don't like when she up there acting like, I'm fighting for you. Shut up, bitch. Go home to Mr. Imhoff. I think that's her last name. Imhoff, Kamala Imhoff. How fucking stupid do that sound?
But
And that's that. Corey Holcomb has spoken. And, you know, like I said, I ain't gonna knock what he said at the end of it. We should at least support people that are real. And I agree, she's too fake. And personally, you know, it's probably the worst fakeness. Not fake about it, but who's keeping tabs? Who's keeping check on that? Anyhow, that's it for the show. If you guys like this stream, please leave your comments at the end of this video. Give my video a like on your way in, on your way out. The links to follow me are below. You can follow me on Twitter at Chaos27. You can add me a friend on Facebook, Eric Ray on Facebook. Follow me on Rumble, CRain23 on Rumble. Join my Discord service as well. Still trying to grow the Discord service. There's things I post, not occasion, but you can post things on Discord, things that you want me to look at, review, or do shows. The Discord will probably be more helpful. You could do it. You can also use Facebook as well, but I think either platform will do well. I will catch it eventually. And last but not least, become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. Join membership, 2 tiers, pick your tier, and that be it. Thank y'all for listening. Give this video a like on your way in, on your way out. Catch replay of this, and always leave a comment. I'll be reading the comments for this one. All right, guys. Till next time. Let it chaos reign.